I was very fortunate to be able to photograph a family of eagles for the better part of 9 months, starting in the fall and ending in June. And I was also fortunate to be able to photograph them from several hundred feet away so that I was unobtrusive. In the fall, they were nest building. It was very active. This presentation is all photographs. I took over 100 hours of film as well, but I wanted to give a synopsis of what happened in photographs, photographic highlights. The fall was also a time of mating season, and the mating seemed to accelerate as we got into November and December. As we went into the early winter, it was clear something was going on in the nest, and by early February, that was definitely the case. Their baby, and they only had one baby in this particular season, was born in mid-February. They became extremely active, of course, feeding the baby day and night, and the baby grew dramatically. It seemed to double its size just about every 2 weeks. Here's a nice picture of one of the parents going off to find food. The parents alternated in hunting. That was my observation, at least. And I have some wonderful photographs of them feeding the baby, plus some good film. The most difficult times to shoot pictures was in the morning, and yet they were most active in the morning. So these daytime pictures are very special. As I said, both parents hunted for food and brought food back and forth into the nest. And this went on all day. At one point I had to leave for 2 weeks, and my good friend Dan Jasper took these pictures here. And when I came back, the eagle had more than doubled in size. It was really amazing. The eagle started exercising its wings as it grew into March, and of course then into April it started jumping up and down in the nest a little bit. But it was still being fed by the parents. It was still very dependent. The baby started to spread its wings more and more and started to explore the area around the nest. I like this picture of the mother watching the baby. As time progressed, the parents started taking the nest apart in order to make the baby more independent. And it started branching and then started gradually flying. By late April, it would jump up and down in the nest quite a bit, and then it would take short flights, but still stayed in the Spring Creek Forest area, the area around the nest. You can see here the nest is just a fraction of what it was in prior photos. These are some of the last photos I took of the baby, and you can see it's starting to get some various coloring. It's looking more mature, and it's flying regularly. I was really delighted to be able to do this and for the eagles to have a baby that lived and became viable. That was a very special experience. This picture was taken in June, and the baby is still close to one of the parents. They went away for the summer, and I can only assume that the baby became more and more independent. But I was very honored and happy to be able to have this experience and to be with this family of eagles and to see a baby from almost nothing grow into such a large and mature bird.